Greetings and blessings. Today, I want to say, first and foremost, Salah Sekou Hallelujah unto my Father. How are you all doing? I want to speak real quick about immunity. Immunity. This world tells us that they can offer some type of immunity. This world tells us that, and when I say this world, this system tells us that they can offer us some type of protection against the things that you must go through to become a better person in life. So if they're offering you immunity from something that you are supposed to go through to develop your personal skill level, your personal attributes, your life lessons, what is that saying? That is saying that you never get to become who you are supposed to be. They say to you that this world is supposed to be safe. There's nothing safe. Life isn't safe. The only thing you can do in life to protect yourself is to be careful and to be what they call studious, to be a student, to learn from your mistakes. You're supposed to fail. If you don't know how to fail, if you haven't learned how to fail, how can you learn how to be victorious? You got to start paying attention, people. So we're going to get into it real quick. And I'm going to start with the book of Psalms. And stay with me. Some may think I jump all over the place. That's my mind. My mind is all over the place. As your mind should, but your mental capacity hasn't been built up. I'm working on mine every day. See, through these life lessons that we're speaking about right now. You can barely focus on one thing when some of us can focus on worlds and galaxies. The ins and out of different atmospheres and hemispheres, all these things. Some people are past me. If you are, I would like to meet you because I need some more answers. Because if you are, you should not be harboring these things unto yourself. Because if you are a part of the problem, that you have these answers and solutions and you keeping them to yourself and you're not sharing them amongst the world. So let's get on. Psalms chapter 22. And we're speaking about immunity here. So let's see if this is going to make sense to some of you. Right now, everybody is going through a sickness, whether they know it or not. This is why the world is turned inside out and upside down. That's why most people don't smile, but it's a ugly ass, what I call puss face, a frown on everybody's face. And everybody, I'm speaking about the majority. Those of us who always find a way to smile, like, you ain't taking my smile. They hate you, don't they? What are you smiling about? Something wrong with him. Something wrong with her. Ain't nothing to smile about. It is. I'm laughing at your ignorant ass, your dumb ass. And how blessed I am to see that in this time, how different I am from you and have the courage to stand up and say these things and be who I am when the world is against me. For they teach about immunity, but then they say be like the rest. What they call it herd immunity. For they teach us about immunity, but then they constantly giving you the sickness all day, every day. You go to the store, as I met some wonderful, what seemed to be beautiful women yesterday in the store. And no disrespect to these women, your men, but it is a testament unto you that you must be some type of man, that they were able to receive me in a respectful manner and they behaved themselves respectfully and they respected that I behaved myself respectfully unto your women, brothers. So I say greetings and blessings unto you and those sisters who receive the message. Whether you what you do with it, it's all up to you. But I have my woman, when she leaves here, to conduct herself in a certain manner, even inside of our home. So when she goes out, it is a reflection of how we conduct ourselves, how we behave ourselves inside of our homes. Inside of our homes. When you learn how to behave yourself inside of your home, it reflects the outside of your home. And most of us, our outsides of our houses look like shit. And that is because your insides are filled with even more shit. Because I also met some sisters who was looking like shit and seen majority of them looking like shit. So when I speak to women now, females now, it is not in a lustful manner. It's not to, hey baby, how you doing? It's to, sister, how are you? Because if you're not even here, there's nothing I can do with you anyway. The same as I speak with the brothers. If you're not here, or men who may be potential brothers, there's nothing I can do with you. You're going to get caught up in the herd immunity, which there is no herd immunity. They want to experiment on you and I so they can find an immunity to their sickness, but they don't really want the cure. See, because I am the cure. Because my Father has made me the truth. That is the cure to the sickness. It is the truth. This is why so many people lie out this book that they call the Bible, which is called the book of law. No matter what language you put it in, it's called the book of law. And that's all it's a book about. For a certain group of people. And if we would have stuck to this law, if we adhered to this law, we wouldn't be surrounded in sickness. This is your what they call immunity. This is your cure, but it has to be spoken in the right manner. Not for material gain, worldly material gain, but for the material gain in the spiritual world, which is really what the world is created on. This is the real world, the spiritual world. My flesh cannot move without my spirit. If my spirit leaves me, my body falls. So we are being attacked at a spiritual level and don't get it. You don't understand anything. You don't overstand anything. So you most definitely don't understand. As I say, understand. See, I'm able to stand upright because of the things I understand. So Psalms 22 and verse 26. The meek shall eat and be satisfied. What? The meek shall eat and be satisfied. They shall praise the Almighty that seek him. Your heart shall live forever. We're speaking about immunity. So if you are doing the right thing, I'm not giving you everything. Because the more I give, the more you demons try and take. And you don't appreciate it, you don't pay, you don't respect it. So the ones of you who are not demons, who are Holy Spirit minded, even for you, you are going to have to work. Because one thing I've learned to understand about people is when they think they're getting something for free, your minds are so fucked up, you don't respect it. But if I put a price tag on it, like your slave master has done, you rush out to the stores to go get it. If I say to you, you can't have it, then you want it. They're reverse psychology. But if I offer it unto you and you think it's free, something got to be wrong. Unless my face is light skinned. You like they hand-me-downs, but you don't like the hand-me-brown. How can you not like the handsome brown? You out of your mind. And let me give you something. When I say Lord in this book, I will give you something today. Not give you, I'm going to offer you something. When I say Lord in this book, excuse me, when it says Lord in this book, I don't say Lord, except where it's necessary. I say Almighty when I'm speaking of my Father. I don't call my Father Lord. When I say God, I don't call my Father God. He is my Father. God is for dogs. Lords are for lower level dogs. So these things, if you want to leave a comment, if you want to speak to me directly, I've given you the people who've subscribed here. Most of you, you've gotten my number. I don't do this channel to become a star. I do this because I found out who I am. And one of my duties of being who I am is to call my Father's children home, because we don't have time. Not just because we don't have time, it's because it's time to come home. And I'm saying to you, we don't have the time that we think we have. All you have to do is look around you. People have been speaking about this for so many years. They've just been speaking about it the wrong way, and they haven't been living it. And he has not given them the eyes to perceive, the heart to perceive, the eyes to see, and the ears to hear. So if he have not given these things unto you, you cannot be a priest, you cannot be a prophet, you cannot be a holy man or a holy woman. You can't be any of these things. You just dumb, deaf, and blind. And if you talking like you know something out the side of your neck or at the bottom of your ass, which has now become this, you are an hypocrite. You are a blasphemer. And you know nothing about my Father. Well, I shall show you. Quiet down in there now. Get away from my door. Go over there and do what you're supposed to be doing. See, you people are like ignorant ass little children, except my children, they're children. I'm a child myself, but you like little children that don't want to listen. You have become little monstrous children. As Edgar says. Or mistress women shall bring forth monsters. And your little kids are monsters. They're not children now. Because you don't know what you're doing inside of your house. Someone else is controlling your house. So you have no immunity. Although they offer you immunity all day and every day. That shot, that poison shit that they want to stick in you and your family's body. It's made with all type of poison. And you just so quick to go rush and listen to what your slave master tells you. Someone who hates you. What is he going to give you immunity from? Someone that hates you. If I hate you, what am I going to give you immunity from? Me? I'm going to give you immunity from my terror and my wrath? I'm going to give you immunity from the fear that I'm imposing you that keeps you my slave? You must be stupid. And out of your black ass mind. That's why you think you black still in 2021. And you will always be in the darkness if you don't receive the light. This is the light. Because the words that I'm speaking, they are heavy. But when you receive them, they make you feel so light. And if these words are not lifting you up, that means, nigga, you are shit. And you must go down. But for the light ones, it's going to make you feel light. It's going to boost you throughout your day, throughout all of your days. Because you're going to keep this. It's going to stick in your brain. It's going to help clean that shit out your mind. Again, this is the brainwashing. Because you've been mind fucked. Your mind has been fucked and polluted with all type of shit. All of our minds. So we need brainwashing. Brainwashing makes sense. They have taught you reverse psychology. They tell you in your face. So mostly everything you think is good is actually horrible for you. Everything you think is bad, you think is The best thing ever. But look at you. 40s and 50s, we looking old as shit. Just a baby. They was living for 1,000 years. The immunity that I'm speaking about says you live for eternity. You never die. He made us perfect. So if he made me perfect, what the fuck do I want to evolve into? Huh? Listening to dummies. What I want to evolve into. Evolve into. If I was already made a perfect being. A beautiful spirit. Then he gave me this perfect body. Everything we've done, listening to others, we've been mutilating our bodies. If anything they said to you was right, why are you at the hospitals all the time? Why are you at the doctors all the time? Why are you at the dentist all the time? Why are you at the psychiatrist? Why are you at the psychologist? Why are you at all of these places? The behavioral clinics? Why are you at the drug addiction centers? Why are we at AA meetings? Why are we at the liquor store? Why are you at your church? This book never said to go to no church. And these niggas cannot be, well, you can be a pastor because my father ain't ordained no faggot ass pastors. And your time is past, pastor. So you gonna pass the baton. Then I'm gonna slap your ass with it upside your thick ass little head. With these words of truth. And physically when necessary. Because you've been leading the people astray. My father never ordained no pastors. Let's get back to it. We ain't never left it, but let's get in it. Immunity. 29. Psalms 23 and 29. All they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship. On this phone, I'm trying to keep it in. Excuse me for a second. There we go. All they that eat upon the earth shall eat. All they that be fat upon the earth shall eat and worship. All they that go down to the dust shall bow before him. And none can keep alive his own soul. So how the fuck they gonna offer you immunity? How the fuck are they gonna offer you a vaccine for what's coming? They know what's here, but you do not. The only cure, the only vaccine, what they call a vaccine for what is here, is for you to be in the truth. Not that some people gonna say, I know the truth, you gotta be in the truth. No, you have to be the truth. Only then will you be in the truth. When you realize or when you recognize that you are the truth. If you don't see that you are the truth, you can never be in the truth. For his holy children. The heathens may be able to be around us if they recognize that they are living a lie. And they want to be in the truth. That means they have to be with us. Because they were unnaturally born losers. And they reverse psychologized your mind. With they dog shit. They've told you that you're the dog and that they are the master. When it's the complete opposite. They are the dogs. And if you were doing what you were supposed to do, if we were doing what we were supposed to do, they wouldn't even be here. Yeah, something to think about. So it's time to start thinking. Because we have been taught not to think. He crazy. She crazy. They always talking about this and think. They're just mad that you're thinking. And when you start thinking, you start becoming a mirror. Whether it's a round one, circle, what you start becoming a mirror. unto those who are around you. And when you start showing them their demons, they don't want to be around you. That's what my Father says. Separate. And when you start realizing that you are the truth and you start living truthful, it automatically separates you from the wicked, from the tare. When you find out you're the wheat, gluten-free, already, pure. So he says, all that go down to the dust shall bow before him, and none keep alive his own soul. So there's no immunity for you except the truth. 30. A seed shall serve him. A seed shall serve him. See, you can GMO all you want, but if you are not that pure seed, you're not going to be able to serve him because you're going to be too arrogant. You're going to be too vain. Most people don't know what pride means. It's pride. No, shut the fuck up. Pride means you have a foundation. It means you have something to be proud for. It means you stand for something. You stand in truth. That's what pride really means. But your reverse psychologizing of all these things you think you know. That's what they used to tell your mama and your daddy in slavery. They still say it now, but in slavery, when they had a child, a man or a woman who was starting to stand up to them, Mama, why does little Master John, his family have this and we don't have nothing? We supposed to have this and we. When Master John heard that, he would say to your mama or your daddy, hey, I've been watching that little boy of yours, Timbo. Earl James. Tell him, watch him, he's being too prideful. He got too much pride. We wouldn't want to see him get hurt, would we? Sugar mama. So for thousands of years, you've been hearing this and you were afraid that your child was going to get murdered and mutilated. So you told your children not to have pride. So they went from here being children down to being kids, scary ass little kids. Having no pride, not knowing who they are. Now we think anything. You can be anything and anybody. Now you got faggots. Now you have rapists. Now you have murderers, molesters. Some of you niggas think you Democrats. Some of you think you Republicans. You think you all type of shit. This book even speak about Democrats and Republicans. Everything they got from us. Send here. This book is about one thing, but I'm going to break it down to you in 3. It's about a family. A holy family upon this earth and all their trials and tribulations and their victories, which is based within trials and tribulations. Sometimes we were victorious, but most of the time we were losers. And you can see right now because we are lost. And for what it takes for us to come back, people don't even think they can do it. Well, I'm here to say, if this is for you, you can do it. I've done it. I am the testimony that you've been waiting for. I've left this world alone, and they trying to vilify me and string me up. Nigga, you can't do anything to me. This is my testimony. Whatever I have to go through, I'm going to go through. I am the faithful one. And I now know what that is. And I'm going to be it. So I'm saying unto you, you can do it also. You can leave that life alone. Yes, they're going to leave you. But when they leave you, that's no headaches. A headache is a sickness. We didn't used to have headaches. So the more fucking headaches leave you, the less sickness you have. Let that shit go. If it's your mama, your daddy, respectfully, let it go. If you have a family inside your home, that's what you need to concentrate on. The people inside your home. Don't let others enter your home with their shit. They haven't got theirs worked out yet. Take some time to work out you in your home. That's your immunity. Get to know your family. Get to know your husband. Get to know your wee face, especially for you men. For us moms, if we don't have our shit in order, we can't direct our woman. We can't instruct our children or our women because we don't receive instructions. We don't know how. We're too arrogant. We're too vain. So we can't get the cure. So we're not immune from anything because we are the sickness. Our families are only like this because we allowed it to happen. Everything that goes on in our community, it is our fault. Just like when the good things happen, it's for us. Yes, it's for us. But along with the good things, yeah, you got to take the bad things. And this is happening because we have let our guard down. You have let your woman rule over you. You let your children rule over you. That's why they're monsters. And you a bitch. But you can come out of that bitch stage. I have come out of it. And I haven't been as bitch as others, but I've been bitch too. And I fight that bitch every day. This is why I have a woman next to me now. Because I know what my woman needs in here. Because I'm in tune with my man and my woman inside of me. So now I don't have a bitch outside of me, but I have a woman outside of me because I have a woman here that I'm taking care of. Me. You are the male and the female. You are the life bringer, the life giver, under the ultimate life bringer and giver and creator. He's allowed us to feel like him. This is what he means when we were made in his image. So if he is eternal, what does that make you? But as long as you walk away from it, that makes you a fool. That makes us a fool if we're not trying to walk towards the light, find out what we should be doing, who we should be doing it with, and how. That makes us the bitch. Now, if you want to come out that bitch, come on. I will show you how. Here's my testimony. Because it's much more than I can speak about here. But I'd rather show you. Because just for me to speak about it here, you won't really get it. What I've been through. What he showed me is coming. See, as we speaking right now, my mother's calling. But I'm going to decline that. Because I'm speaking unto you. So a seed shall serve him. It shall be accounted to the Almighty for a generation. I'm going to go to 31. They shall come and shall declare his righteousness unto a people that shall be born, that he have done this. A seed shall come. And he said, they. If you watch the video, A Choice, I said to you, if you the one, you the one. Even though he's speaking about the one, he's speaking about many. Because he is the one, but it's so many different parts and things about him. See, these people are foolish. Don't be a fool. If you're watching this, you don't have to no longer be a fool. This is your encouragement to be all you can be. Where you think that little faggot ass army got that slogan from? Be all that you can be in the army. The fuck out of here. We ain't in your army. You can only be all you can be. Holy children, children of the light. If you are in the right army, if you are in the right lane of warship, if you are on the right warship, not the warship that's fighting against you, not the warship that has raped, robbed, murdered, pillaged, plundered, mutilated your family line. They can't do it all the way, but they've been doing it down the line for, man, a long time. So this book that was left here for us is about a family. The three things: a lineage, an inheritance, and a heritage. One more time. A lineage, an inheritance, and a heritage. I'm not going to get into it besides that right there. But you can ask me. The number is 313-333-5863. Again, just rewind it back and you'll get it. Psalms 25:3. Yeah, let none wait on thee. Yeah, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. What? Yeah, let none that wait on thee be ashamed. Let them be ashamed which transgress without cause. What have you done to the Caucasian white man? What have you done to the Asian man? What have you done to the Mexican man? What have you done to all of the, they're the same thing. If you don't know, they're the same thing. What have you done to these other races to make them hate you? Nothing. You treat them better, again, as you treat most of the people who look like you. Why do they hate you so much? Could it be because you're the most beautiful thing on the planet? Yeah, I think I got it. Because no matter what they do, they can never be like you, although they hate you and they hate you. All you gotta look at them. You so cold-blooded, even in your fuck shit, that you got them sagging with their pants, wearing tight-ass pants, sagging all the way down to their ass. To their knees. Under their ass. Time be flying. Trying to be like you. Pay attention, people. You must not be as bad as they say you are. But as long as you listen to them, you will always remain sick. You will never get the immunity that they claim to offer you. They cannot offer you immunity. The immunity is inside of you. And it is called the truth. You can either take that, or you can take that. Ain't that what gay ass Puffy say? Take that, take that. Look at his flaming ass. Still ashamed to come out the closet. If that's who you are, come out the closet. Why you in the closet? Because you're ashamed. There's something in you that it knows you're doing wrong. That's why you're doing it in secret. There's no immunity in secrets. Why they don't tell you what's in them vaccines?